Hello, everyone. Just want to say Happy New Year and give you some updates on some things that are coming our way in 2026 and to encourage you in what's going on here at Redeeming Grace Church in the coming weeks. We're going to begin the year with focusing on this one word, reset. We want to reset. Every now and then we just need to reset where we're at and just to get back on track with where we were at one time, or even to go even further than where we were before. So we're going to use that word reset, and we're going to be speaking on that in the month of January, even into February. And we're going to be speaking many messages using that acronym of reset as we move forward. So as we reset, we need to get back into the Word. And we need to get back into fasting, and that's something we should be doing already, right? But I know sometimes we get lackadaisical in the things that we're doing, and spiritually we get a little weak, and so it's time to hit the reset button. And so we want to encourage you to be fasting and praying and to be getting into your word. And one way we're going to do that is by calling a 21-day fast beginning this Sunday. On 3 weeks from that day. So that would be the 4th through the 24th. We're going to be calling a 3 weeks fast. That doesn't mean you go without food for 3 weeks and for 21 days. And what that means is you can choose to do a Daniel fast. And really what that is basically just fruits and vegetables, and to move forward without meats and sugar for 3 weeks. It's a big sacrifice for a lot of us to do that. Or you could choose to fast a certain meal each week, or fast a certain day each week, or however you decide to do that. We want you to be praying about that, and you don't have much time left, but to be praying about that. Obviously, if you want to start on the 1st, you go ahead and do that. We're not legalistic about that. We want you to be fasting and praying always. So we want you to look forward to that. Also, we have reading plans here. So if you want to read through the Bible in 2026, we can get you those reading plans as you come to church on Sunday, so to help you to be able to do that. But one thing we're going to encourage you to do is read through the book of Mark the first 16 days of January. Now, if you get behind on that, you can catch up. But it's 16 chapters in Mark. If you read one chapter a day, now obviously, if you want to read more of the Word each day, we encourage you to do that. But we want, as the body of believers in Redeeming Grace Church, want you to read through the book of Mark. I'm going to be preaching using the book of Mark in the month of January. So we want you to be familiar with that when you come in. It makes preaching a whole lot easier for me, and it makes receiving a whole lot easier for you when we already know the word. So I want to encourage you to do that as well. January the 3rd is our solemn assembly for our men. Men, we encourage you to come to that at 6 o'clock on January the 3rd. We'd love for you to come to that. And also on January the 17th, we're going to be having an outreach at Grassy Creek Mobile Home Park in Harrisonburg, and where we'll be giving out some more coats and gloves and hats, but we'll also be giving out some non-perishable goods to help people out with their groceries. So if you want to support us in that, we need the non-perishable goods. We need some more kids' coats. So if you want to support us in that and donate to that, we would greatly appreciate that as well. Thank you for all that you do. We're looking forward for a great 2026. There's other things coming up in January that we'll announce later on, but those two events we wanted to get to you. But we're looking forward to all that God's going to do in 2026 as we reset and we move forward in the things God has ahead. Thank you. God bless.